Hello and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. Today we are going to be doing a drugstore makeup, or affordable makeup, but we just call it drugstore makeup. Some of it's going to be new, some of it's going to be not new, some of it, like this right here, you're gonna say, wait, that's not, wait, this one right here, you're saying that's not drugstore makeup, that's high-end makeup. But I'm gonna call it affordable makeup because I wasn't originally gonna use this, and it's from Give Beauty, but I found it at my TJ Maxx for only $5.99. I'm gonna use this as my eyeshadow palette, because I didn't have an eyeshadow for today, so I'm gonna use this because I bought it for cheap, and I needed an eyeshadow palette for today. So those four pan palettes usually run like $25. So for $6, you can't beat that. You really can't beat that. I've got the new NYX Buttermelt bronzer and blush here. I can't read that on there. Buttermelt, oh, that's really light on there. I think that's the bronzer and that's the blush. Look at that. You can read that really well. You can't read it very well in there. And the Click Up Stick, the Slick Click Fat Oil. And what shade do I have this in? It's the, I wish I could remember. I have this in 03, no filter needed. That's what I've got it in. And then some of the stuff is just going to be my own stuff. So I am going to go ahead and get ready. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start out by using something else new I got, which is the NYX Blur Screen SPF 30. Because it is HOT outside. We have been getting rain lately, but I want to use this anyways, just to use it, because the sunshine might come out today while I'm in my car, and I want to be protected because it rained yesterday. It rained really hard and left a lot of people, I'm in Texas, or I'm in North Texas, left a lot of people without power. Left a lot of people without the power last night, but thankfully it wasn't real. Thankfully the rain cooled a lot of things off. And it was nice and cool this morning when I took the dog out. Okay, so we've got that, and then do I want to use another primer? Yeah, I want to use this AOA, which I got from Shop Miss A. This AOA No Pore Primer. So that NYX Blur Screen also acts as a primer, but I want to put on something a little more pore filling. That's called Blur Screen, but the girl really needs to hide her pores. But even after the rain yesterday, it left, I think we had a tornado warning. I think in some parts really got messed up too, after hearing reports from some areas. But after all that, when I was coming home, because I had to go to jury duty, and I'm not right at the tail end of all that. I had to go, because it was early in the morning. I still had to go to jury duty. Right at the tail end of that, after I was done, it was a beautiful day. It was a beautiful day, because sometimes to see what I saw on something on social media, if you want to see the rainbow, you have to go through the rain. Because after I got out of jury, when I went into jury duty, it was like raining and blowing and pouring, because it was like about 7:30 in the morning when I got there. And when I left about 11:30, 12 o'clock, there was no clouds in the sky. Well, I wouldn't say no clouds in the sky, but it was nice and sunny and cool. Okay, let me get out some makeup wipes here. Okay, I know you're in there. There's got to be at least 2 of you in there. And there are exactly 2 of you. I don't know if this is going to be an unedited video or not. I'll probably edit this, yeah. Okay, we're going to put some concealer on the eyes. I usually use my Natasha Denona concealer, but this time I'm going to be using my Moira CC Prep concealer in the shade 100 100, just 100. And we're going to use that as a primer on the eyes. So yeah, I had to go in the middle of all that. Well, like I said, it was at the tail end. Our power went out while I was trying to get ready for it, but it came back on before I finished getting ready. But I had to go to jury duty in my county yesterday morning, which I was very nervous about because it had been a really long time since I had to go to jury duty. I've never served on a jury before, and it's after yesterday is no different. I went to the central jury room. Okay, what's next? Okay, so we're going to be using this from Give Beauty. It is the I See in color, Just a Girl. And it's got these 4 very neutral shades. It's got 2 matte colors and 2 kind of satin shimmers, more like satins than shimmers right here. So we're just going to use these 2. We're going to use all of them. We're going to use all of them. So we'll start with these. They do have shade names. They're on the back though. So I go and wait in the central jury room while everybody gathers in. They show us a film about serving jury duty. They call for people who, need exemptions, and then they start calling people's names. And I do get called into a group, the 3rd group, the end of the 3rd group, which I know that means I'm probably not going to get called onto the jury. Because usually they're looking at the first 24 or so people in the group, and they've called like 50 people into this group. And I'm like juror number 45. And they tell us that much when we go into the courtroom. They say we're really only looking at the first 24 to 30 of you. And that's what they picked from. The last person they picked was juror number 29 as the alternate juror. But it's always interesting to hear what the case is going to be. And I will tell you what that case was. It was a civil suit. And I didn't know in Texas that this kind of thing could go to a jury court. It was a custodial. And I'm kind of glad I didn't get picked to be on this jury. Custodial thing. Custody of a child. From what I could tell, it looked like there's a man and a woman, and it looked like the woman wanted to give full custody of a 10-year-old child and move away, like out of state, out of country, out of something, I don't know, just away. And of course, we weren't given any reasons why. That would be brought up in the court case. And my thing was, I don't think I would want to be the person making decisions for this 10-year-old child. They probably didn't want a judge deciding. And I guess in Texas you can have the option of having a jury decide these things. So they did. Okay, I'm going into the next darker color, or the darkest color. So they asked the jury the jury pool a bunch of questions. They were mostly focused on the right side of the room, where I was on the left side of the room. And then, after they picked their people, I got to go home and I took myself to lunch. And then I went shopping. So I had a nice afternoon. And yes, I went to TJ Maxx. That's where I got this palette at. That's like my to-go shopping place. And I got these earrings there too. So I will say this palette's not very pigmented. So I would have been kind of disappointed if I had paid $25 for it. I will say that. But I mean, if you're looking for just a wash of color, I guess you'd be happy, but I still would have been unhappy paying for $25 for just this level of pigmentation. Okay, let's go into the shimmers. And we've got kind of a coppery, bronzy color, I'd say. Okay, what am I using? What am I using here? Oh, it's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. I like that. And then this second color, a little bit lighter. Maybe not as shimmery. Oh, but it is, I do like it. Okay, so that's a nice light little look. I like that. Something to do easy in the summertime. So we got that going on there. So, okay, we're going to snazz it up a little bit with some mascara and some eyeliner here. Let me just put my brushes to the side here. Okay, just do that, set that here. I did also buy this. I'm not going to use this today because I'm going to use the buttermelt, but I got this I think for $3.99 or $4.99. This is the Pick It Up Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo in Toasting. It's got a cream and a powder bronzer in there. So we got that. Okay, I'm just going to use my black AOA from Shop Miss A eyeliner on my top lid. This is an excellent eyeliner if you're ever looking for a cheap $1 eyeliner, which, I mean, who isn't? Honestly, but it is a gel eyeliner. They do have liquid eyeliners too. I don't know that those are $1 or $1.88, but and I don't know if they're still having their Memorial Day sale or not. I mean, by the time this goes out, they probably aren't, but I don't know. But I mean, you still can't beat their prices. Okay, I'm gonna try the e.l.f. Lash It Loud mascara, which I got a, let's see, I got a sample size of from one of my e.l.f. orders. And this is supposed to be a volumizing I believe, mascara. So I'm not using the Fantasize today for once. I'm using this, which I think is a very good one. Okay, and then we're going to use my favorite, my personal favorite, the Telescopic Lift by L'Oreal. And give these puppies some lint. All still drugstore brands. Or, you know what I mean, affordable brands. But we use the term interchangeable. Interchangeably. Just to show you, you can get a fabulous look for an affordable price. Just cleaning up the look. Oh dear. A fabulous look, but that still takes an hour to get. Okay, I'm using my e.l.f. Putty Color Corrector Eye Brightener. I'm just slow. I don't know what time I have edited it to, but I'm at the 30-minute mark, or the about 28-minute mark myself. I blame the eyeshadow palette personally for taking too long. This is a great, I have that AOA eyeshadow palette, but this is really a great travel eyeshadow palette. I mean, the AOA one for sure, but this one as well. I mean, you can't beat the price on the AOA one. Well, there it goes on the floor, just like everything. You can't beat the price on the AOA one for $1.88. In fact, I bought more of them in more different colorways. But $5.99 for a Gwen Stefani brand? Yes, please. Okay. Oh, it's right here in front of me. Okay, we're using the AOA Luminous Skin Tint, which was also about $1.88. I'm gonna have to buy, I think I bought more of this as well, or I am going to buy more of it. And just put this on. This is like the perfect shade. I think that was the contour that fell on the floor. I know, I'm silly. I'm really silly. I'm sorry. If you heard that, that was my stomach. I have not eaten breakfast yet. I think this is so cute, this little thing that holds my sponge. Isn't that so cute? I wonder if this is like suction. If this is like a suction cup. I don't know. I have like a tablecloth on my table so it doesn't get dirty. So I don't know if it like suction cups to the table or not. But isn't that so cute? You can get that. You can get that on Shop Miss A too. I just thought it was so cute. Okay. Now we are going to use this, which I feel like this is a sponsorship for Shop Miss A, but it's not. This is the AOA Flawless Powder, Setting Powder. This is also a very good price, well, like $1.88. Everything on there is like a very good price. Especially, I am making an order, and I need to order some more brushes too. Like a new face, like hopefully they have a good priced like brush, powder brush, because mine is shedding, and that was a ColourPop brush. None of my other ColourPop brushes did that. I think this is a ColourPop brush too, and this didn't do that. But I need some more of this finishing powder too. That's the only thing, is things seem to run out quickly. This is like a color correcting. Has those 4 colors in it. This is like a color correcting powder. Okay, so I've been using this brush from my to-go bag. So we're going to just use it all over. Okay, so we're actually going to try this NYX Buttermelt Bronzer here. It is a powder bronzer. Get it open with my nail there, and that's what it looks like. This is in the shade Deserve Butter. Deserve Butter. Okay, so we're going to use... What brush am I going to use? What brush do I have? What is my brush that I usually use? Is it this one? Okay, so we're gonna... it smells nice. It smells like the beach. It smells like coconut. Okay, whoa. That's a color. That's a color choice. Did I not get the lightest color? Okay, I'm not gonna add any more to my brush now. This was the bronzer, right? Not the blush? Okay, I'm just dipping really lightly for the forehead here. And the nose. I must have gotten a darker color than I needed. Oh well. We can try to put more powder over it. And it's a little red. It's a little red. I'll have to see in post-production. See, but I mean, in my mirror it looks okay, but on screen it looks a little weird. I still have dark marks. I still have dark marks in here from when I got hair fibers on it, and I don't love that. I thought I had cleaned my brush, and that makes me angry. Okay, I need to do some fix-ups here. Okay, I had to start over with another brush because that brush had dark hair fibers on it that I could never get clean, and it was messing up my whole face. So I had to put some concealer on and wipe off a lot of my makeup, put some concealer on and start over again. So now I think this looks a lot better, and throw out that brush basically because I could never get it clean. So I think this looks a lot better. So I don't blame the makeup at all. I blame that freaking brush. So this is the NYX Buttermelt Bronzer. Looking very good. And next we have the Buttermelt Blush in the shade Feeling Butter. And this is supposed to be like a terracotta color, which I think is very appropriate. So look at the design in that one. This one looks very shimmery. So we got this. And oh, this one's very nice. Very nice color. Yes, I need some new brushes. I've got my new eye brushes. Now I need some more face brushes. I like that a lot. I've switched over to my Moira powder. And I've been using that a little bit. Also, still an affordable drugstore brand. They just sell their stuff online. I don't think they have their stuff in any stores. I've heard rumors that their stuff is in Target, but I don't shop at Target, so I don't know if that's true or not. Last time I was at Target was New Year's Day 2023, I think. When I was checking out their Ulta in store. Ooh, I feel very bronzed. I always do this to myself. Okay, I'm not Why is this not powdering down? I'm not going to put on any if I did use highlighter today, it would be the AOA Dewy Duochrome highlighter, but I'm not going to put on any highlighter today. Yeah, I think it's mostly the green powder, but I'm still going to put it in here. I'm going to put my buttermelt in here, and then I'm going to do my eyebrows, which is going to be also from AOA Studio. It is this gel stuff in the shade Ebony. Yes, I do use a very dark one. I just like my eyebrows to be dark. I just use a little slanted brush and fill in. Plus, this was the only color they had because it was on clearance for, so I want to say 25 cents, but I think it was more like 40 cents. So I went back and put more of them in my basket, in my cart, because I do like this color. And I don't know, if I find something I like better, well, I hate to be wasteful, but I only spent 40 cents. I'll find somebody in my family who wants it. I won't just throw it out. Okay, okay, this didn't fall down. Let's do the lower lash line, which will be quick and easy. Just use this light color under the lower lash line, well, in the lower lash line, I guess you would say, and then outline the lower lash line. And then I'm going to put black in my waterline, and I will do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, and here's the eye look so far. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to use this ColourPop Will Turn here, and I'm going to put that in my inner corner. This is what the color looks like right here. It's a super sharp shadow. We're going to put that in the inner corner. Yes, my eyes have been watering a lot this morning. Okay, so we're finally getting to the lipstick, which I think they're trying to market off of the Maracuja lip things. I have some of those are okay. They're okay. This is the fat oil, which I have some of the fat oil too. I really like the fat oil. This is the Slick Click. This is called the Skinny Lip Balm, Shiny Lip Balm, not Skinny Lip Balm, Shiny Lip Balm, and it is, like I said, in the color 03, no filter needed. Makes the little clicky noise. What keeps falling off? Roxy, I'm sorry. So we're gonna put that on the lips here. I don't know why these are so popular. I didn't really love the Maracuja. Well, they were okay. They were kind of thick though, and so is this. Kind of thick on the lips. I don't know. It's okay. It's kind of a nice lip gloss, lip oil hybrid. It smells nice. Will it be my go-to summer lip? I doubt it. But here we go. Here is our summer drugstore look. Let me know what you think. I think it turned out pretty well. Like I said, if you can find that gives this thing at your local TJ Maxx or something like that for only $6.90, $5.99. It was $5.99. I would say definitely jump on it if this color story speaks to you. I know that there's more of them. I think she did like 4 or so color stories, colorways, whatever you want to call them in this. This one is just a girl. This is the only one I could find at my local TJ Maxx. I really think, you know, I used to dog on my TJ Maxx for not having very good selection and stuff, but I really think they have stepped it up lately. So I will give them their due, their props, whatever you want to call it these days. I know that's the old term we used to say, but anyway, let me know what you think. Okay, so I'll wrap this up. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please give this a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Sending out all those good vibes to you. And I will see you in the next one. Okay, goodbye.